Hi, happy full moon in Aries. Aries full moon, guys. We're starting a fresh new outlook, perspective, beginning of... What are you beginning, baby? What are you beginning? What it is, what is it? Your passion, your drive, your determination, your interests, your hobbies. What drives you? What is your passion? When you come home from work, when you come home and you're alone and you find yourself in fantasy land, fantasy world, fantasizing. What is it that you're fantasizing of? Could be a person, could be a place, could be a thing, could be a situation, could be an emotion, a feeling, could be a happy world, a happy land. Could be a past, taking something from the past, bringing it into something new, freshening it up, breathing new life force into something, becoming something, an awareness of something, loving yourself, owning up to who you are, figuring out more about yourself, loving yourself. Let's find out what the Babylonian Tarot today. The full moon will be taking place on the 11th of April, 2017. 11 is a master number. Put the 1 next to the other 1. Number 1 is Aries. When you look at number 1, what does it look like to you? Does it look like a person? Does it look like independence? Does it look like I am me, coming with you? I am me, content with I am me, joining with another who is I am me, content with I am me. So it's about owning up to who you are, what you believe in, what your passions are, and your determinations, and teaming up with someone else who's also this way, but blending together. So it's like numerology number 1. It's like the Aries. It's like the root and the crown chakra together. Because look, it's one solid person from the beginning to the top, or from the bottom to the top, one structure, like a tree. A tree has firm roots to the ground, and the crown goes up into the air to cleanse the air, to purify the air, so on and so forth. So for everybody, that means something different, okay? Of course, that equals to 2, and we're in the 4th month. But we don't want to downgrade it because 11 is a master number, and 11 master numbers are basically 1 and 2, double the equation, double the frequency, so it's more powerful. But we're on the 4th month, and 4 symbolizes security, stability, the home, the root of the organization, the root of the cause, the root of the passion, securing it, stabilizing it, okay? So maybe we need a mirror. Maybe we need somebody to kind of support us, or even like follow someone on Instagram, follow someone on Facebook, follow someone on YouTube who you're like, wow, this person is doing what I wanted to always freaking do. Wow, this person is actually doing what I'm doing, but they're doing it in their own way. And they're not really taking my idea or concept because they're fully who they are and I'm fully who I am. But I'm teaming up with them because we just share similarities. So like I said, it's something different for everyone. All right. So because I talk a lot, I'd like to get the reading started because we're already in almost 5 minutes of the reading. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to give you a reading because Aries demands it. And we've got confirmation 101, 4 of discs, security. Now, I didn't plan that. That just came out on its own, okay? Fuck. Complete confirmation right then and there, okay? Look at those photos. I am who I am. I am content with who I am. And look who's above me, and look who's next to me. And when I say above, doesn't necessarily mean someone who's better than me or something. It means we're on the same horizontal line, and we are completing a box. We are completing the 4 circles, the 4 corners of a security, a root, an organization, an idea, a passion. Stabilizing our home, stabilizing our concept of our passion, our determination, or so on and so forth. And then if you look at that symbol, it's like an 8-pointed star. So it's like your dreams. 4 and 4 is 8. My life path number is 8. 8 is as above, so below. 8 is also security, but double amplified. Spirituality, energetic with the physical. What you reap, you sow. Whatever you send out returns to you. Something that you worked hard for a few years ago, a few months ago is coming back to you. What were you doing in September? What were you doing in the fall? Because what you were working really hard for and what you thought you failed at is coming back again for you now. So now's the time where you can actually reevaluate what you did, what you kind of didn't do well, or you thought you didn't do well. Tighten the bolts, loosen up some stuff that no longer serves, and work towards that now, because people are listening. People are listening. And believe it or not, everybody wants you to have this. Team up with those people that want the same thing as you, okay? Because if everybody plays their own part, you won't even realize you're all building. You're all building. You're building a security. It's there. It's right there. It's looking at you, okay? Ain't nobody can stop you. Too powerful. Too powerful. Aries is number 1. What else do you want to tell us? Come on. 4 is also symbolic of protection too. So if somebody is watching, and this is pertaining to somebody that's watching right now, if you feel like you're not protected, you're protected. Okay? Sometimes when you get into this work, or you play with tarot, you play with this, you play with that, energies and whatever, sometimes you may feel like, okay, I'm not so protected, but you're protected. I'm picking something up. Ooh. Princess of Arrows, Ninlil. It's funny because look at her glow, eh? She came in here and she's like, I'm going to give you that good protection. I'm here to protect you. And I'm going to shoot that arrow and get that motherfucker who's out to get you. Okay? So, all right. You're glowing during the Aries full moon, okay? So, she's glowing on top of those clouds, okay? Arrows is air, okay? So, kind of looks like a Sagittarian archer type of thing too, but which my moon is in Sagittarius, my Saturn in Sagittarius, my Aries, my Venus is in Aries, my 9th house is in Aries, my North Node is in Aries, and my North Node is in the 9th house of Aries. In Western astrology, my sun sign is in the border, the cusp of Aries and Taurus, and Western astrology, I'm a Taurus, but my rising sun's a Leo. So I mention these things all the time because all of us share a certain trait that another one shares, okay? So I can identify if someone says something that I feel something towards, if that makes any sense, whether I like it or not. It means that exists within me. All right? Because I won't pay attention. It won't mean anything. But I can identify that. I can identify if somebody says or does something, if I feel something, if I'm feeling internalized. Hey, my face doesn't really show it. Like if someone pisses me off, I don't usually say, you're pissing me off, because that's just how we all have our own ways to cope with things, right? I should just start smiling for no reason. I don't even know why I do it, but I'll just start smiling. So people will think I'm constantly like having a good time, which I am, but even when people piss me off, I'm smiling. But I don't know if I'm answering something for someone here because it's just coming out of my mouth. Listen, with all these fiery signs around me, like, I can be sneaky. I can be deceptive. All right? Because Taurus is can be deceptive. Taurus and Scorpio has those traits. But as I'm dominated with a lot of fiery traits, it just comes out of my mouth sometimes, where like sometimes I'm like, you know, hee hee ha ha ha, like not showing what I'm going through, and then all of a sudden it comes out of my mouth. Like I just strike. Okay, so like this arrow. Okay, so if I'm answering something for somebody right now by shooting the arrow, or deciding when to shoot that arrow, or like deciding when you need to defend yourself or speak up on something if you feel really passionate about, maybe this is the time right now where you're like, you know what, I never used to talk about certain things, but I always felt that I should. Maybe I never really shared my opinions. Maybe I should start telling people my opinions. Remember, you're protected though. All right? Nobody can do anything to you. Nobody can take anything from you unless you allow it. Okay? Because you have rights. I'm a human rights advocate. Every human individual, everybody has rights. Did I say the number on this card? There's no number. Because we got something going on here. Number 2, the High Priestess. Ishtar of Uruk. So, the High Priestess is here giving you some good motherfucking advice. All right? Take that fucking advice. Take that fucking advice. All right? Let me tell you. Take that fucking advice and share your motherfucking opinions right now, okay? Because no one's judging you. Everybody needs that fucking opinion. Your opinion matters to someone. Someone out there needs your opinion. Your fucking opinion. The High Priestess is all about internalizing everything. She's an introvert. A highly, highly, highly intuitive introvert, okay? So going back to talking about or having passions that you never talked about. Sharing boundaries. Talking about, this is my boundary. You know, I was talking about, oh, if somebody pisses me off, I start smiling. I don't tell them, hey, lay off. Unless they keep pushing, then like I said, you know, I've got that fire within me. I can be deceptive, and then all of a sudden, and then I say, hey, you pushed me. Don't push me. You know? Because if I get pushed, it's like throwing stones in a freaking bonfire. What's going to happen, right? But the High Priestess is a female that is unattainable, okay? Every man desires her, but no man shall have her. And it's not that she plays hard to get. It is literally she is hard to get. Why is this woman, this intuitive woman, so hard to get? I'll tell you why. She sees right through you. She sees right through your core. Not a lot of people know what their core is. Not a lot of people see what their core is. Not a lot of people are aware of this core. Not a lot of people are content within themselves to open up to this core, to listen to this core. This core is your intuition. This core is allowing yourself to grow, to unfold, to be, just to be, and live by for this inner being. But she lives by it. And she doesn't need a man or another woman to make her feel content of this inner being. Okay? You got it? She is. She just is. There's a man watching, and he's like, well, I want to get with this High Priestess. All right, I'm going to give you some advice. If you see this High Priestess, you want to be with this High Priestess, but she's all, listen, I'm all content with who I am. I don't need you. I may share my knowledge with you. I may talk to you because I want to share my knowledge. I want to share my opinion. There's a man watching and he's like, well, I want to get with this high priestess. All right, I'm going to give you some advice. If you see this high priestess, you want to be with this high priestess, but she's all, listen, I'm all content with who I am. I don't need you. I may share my knowledge with you. I may talk to you because I want to share my knowledge. I want to share my opinion. You asked me to, I'm doing it. And you realize, hot diggity damn, this girl knows a lot. She's very aware of herself. That's attractive. Maybe being around that opens up the portals. Maybe that opens myself up to learning more about my inner core, my inner being, my inner high priestess, my inner priest. Maybe this awareness of who I am, what she is. Maybe we're all interconnected. Maybe she knows something I need to freaking know. Maybe that's why I'm attracted to her. So, my advice, if you find this high priestess attractive, listen to this attraction, okay? That doesn't mean you need to get with her. It just means if you have this concept in your mind that you want to get with her, then my advice is to try to be her friend, okay? Because she doesn't fall for it. If you can't be her friend, you ain't being her lover. And she's not someone who's going to be there for the night. She's someone who thinks in the long term. She's smart, okay? She's not like the Queen of Wands that's like, give it to me, baby. You know, she thinks overall. She'll sit there and she'll break down why, who, what, and then she'll put it all together in the long term. How's this going to serve me, okay? So, if not, if you just admire her, then admire her and chat up with her. Maybe you'll learn a little bit about yourself. But if you're trying to get with her, try to be her friend first, okay? We all have an inner being that we should listen to. And now's the time you should listen to it. Something. Alright, we just got fucking 3 cards, man. We got 3 cards. Cherub of Cups, Eagle-Headed Spirit. 10, the Wheel, Table of Destiny. These 2 cards come up together a lot. 21, the Universe, Unki. Oh, I love these winged beings. Let me tell you, Babylon. Babylon. Okay. So, this reminds me of that number 1, right? Being content with who you are, learning more about yourself, learning about your heritage, sharing your opinions, perhaps joining a group who shares opinions, in a free, like, fun spirit. Nobody wants to harm another, okay? Get out of those type of situations, please. The eagle, the eagle's wings must fly. You too must spread your wings and fly. You want to fly. You want to take over. You want to take out. You want to study. Look at the symbols. Some people are interested in learning Aramaic. Some people are like, I feel stupid. I don't want to learn an ancient language, but I want to learn about it. Look it up. Read about ancient artifacts, Stonehenges, carved winged beings on these Stonehenges, the Sumerian culture, the Babylonian culture, and fly with it. Maybe that's what you're fantasizing about, the Sumerian culture. 'Cause your destiny's calling, and the wheel is turning, and the wheel is sometimes I get really giddy and I just want to sing, and I look like a Dumbo, but the wheel is turning, and which way will it go? I wonder, which way is it gonna go? And then we got the Universe card, okay? Everybody's interconnected. Everyone. people don't know, but cultures are connected. People are connected. Places are connected. Men and women are connected. Children. The children are the future. Right? In every culture, in every civilization, in every religion, the most meaningful topic is our children, because they are our future. Okay? You can take away the man, you can take away the woman, you can get another man, you can get another woman, but your child, your precious child, that's your child, right? Sure, you can have another child, but still, it's not the same. So, I'm not sure how that ended with you, but Aries is number 1. Okay, so we're balancing everything out because the polar opposite is Libra. Venus is dominating Taurus and Libra. So Libra is all about balance. Libra is all about that. Libra is about the court system. Libra is about justice. Libra is all about sharing an opinion, listening to another's opinion, cooperation, corporation, hearing, listening, talking, spreading awareness, human rights advocating. Look it all up, people. Maybe you need to learn more about what human rights are. Maybe you need to do research online. Maybe you should find out what my fucking right is. Do you have a right to speak? Everybody has a right to speak. It is your right to speak about an opinion. Nobody can stop you, okay? I hope you have a great full moon, guys. I'm very busy. I'm very busy. So if you're sending me emails and it takes me a little bit of time to get back to you, I'm sorry. I still love you. I still appreciate you. I still love the comments that you leave me. I try to get back as soon as possible to every single person. But if I've left you out, I'm sorry. Hit me up. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah. Happy full moon in Aries, guys.